Orient Cement has announced their Q4 results, and let's check it out how they performed for this quarter. And here the company has declared a dividend of 50 paisa per share, and the record date is not yet confirmed. It will be confirmed in the AGM meeting. And let's check it out how they performed for this quarter. And here all the figures were given in lakhs. And to begin with, and this is a consolidated financial statement announced by the company. And when it comes to the total income made by the company, here quarter on quarter, we could see a pretty decent improvement. From 645 crores, it went on to 832 crores. But year on year, we could see a decline of nearly 5 to 6%. From 895 crores, it has declined to 832 crores. In the same way, the revenue from operations also increased quarterly, but year on year, we could see a decline. And when it comes to the total expenses made by the company, so how the income has grown quarter on quarter, in the same way the expenses were also increased from 629 crores to it went on to 764 crores. And even quarter year on year we could see a slight decrease as the income also decreased. In the same way the expenses were also decreased. From 785 crores it went down to 764 crores. Here the cost of materials consumed has been increased steadily from 106 crores to 129 crores on quarter basis. Even the other expenses were also increased. And here the employee benefit expenses slightly decreased from 50 crores to 48 crores. And this is one small good sign for any company. And when it comes to the net profit or PAT made by the company, so here clearly we could see a huge improvement in terms of quarter on quarter. From 10.14 crores it jumped to 42.07 crores quarter on quarter. And this is purely because of the other expenses. Last quarter the other expenses were just 2 crores, but this time it went on to 7.65 crores. So quarter on quarter we could see a huge increase in terms of other expenses. So the income also grown heavily, and in proportion the expenses were slightly decreased. So we could see a huge improvement in terms of net profit made by the company. But year on year performance we could see a drastic decline. From 68 crores it went down to nearly 42 crores. So this is nearly 30% decline year on year basis. And this will definitely have an impact on the earnings per share. The earnings per share diluted EPS stood at 3.33 last year, and it has came down to 2.05 year on year. But quarter on quarter we could see a pretty decent improvement from 0.49 to 2.05. And when it comes to the yearly performance, last year at 2024 the total income made by the company is 3200 crores, whereas for this year the total income has declined to 2728 crores. In the same way the revenues were also decreased year on year, but the expenses were also in the same proportionately decreased. From 2019 crores it went down to 2583 crores. So how the income has decreased, in the same way the expenses are also decreased year on year. And when it comes to the net profit, so here the net profit has hugely impacted from 174 crores to 91 crores. This is a huge decline in terms of net profit made by the company, and this will definitely have an impact on the earnings per share. Last year the EPS stood at 8.53, but now this time it went down to 4.45. So overall the company's performance for this quarter is little disappointing, and even the yearly performance is also completely disappointing. The revenues were decreased, the net profit has declined, and even the EPS also gone down. So overall, little disappointing results were announced by the company. So this is all about Orient Cement Limited. Thank you for watching. Please like the